A and B are real numbers such that 8 to the A plus 125 to the B is 10, 4 to the A plus 25 to the B is 7. Find the values of A and B. Okay. And these two numbers are related to each other. How? You can say 2 to the A is X. Then 4 to the A is what? And let me tell you something first. If we have A to the M to the N, it is equal to A to the N to the M is equal to by power rule, we can say this. So if you raise the power of 2, 2 to the, let's write like this, 2 to the A squared is equal to X cubed. By using this part, you can say 2 squared to the A is equal to X squared. We can switch M and N like this. So we can switch A and 2. So 2 squared is what is 4. 4 to the A is X squared. So this one is X squared. Okay. Similarly, here we raise to the power of 2. If we raise to the power of 3, we reach this one. So this one is what? Is X cubed. Now, if we define y is for this one, we should define y is equal to what? Root 25, 1 to 5. Both are powers of 5. So if we consider 5 to the b, so this one is what? Similarly in terms of y. This one is y squared. This one is what? Is y cubed. So we can write x cubed plus y cubed is equal to 10 and x squared plus y squared is equal to 7. So then we can relate these two. We can write these two in terms of sum of x plus y, call as x plus y a product, which is x. And for this part, you should know two identities. The first identity is what? Is that x plus y squared is equal to x squared plus y squared minus 2xy. And for the next one, x plus y cubed, they are binomial theorem, and for power of n, we have a general rule. X cubed plus y cubed plus 3xy times x plus 1. Now, for the first one, x cubed plus y cubed. And for this one, let's use this one. X squared plus y squared is what? X plus y is s. This one is p. So x squared plus y squared is s squared. You can take it to the left hand side plus 2p. So for this one, we can write s squared plus something, sorry. Here instead of minus, you should place plus. Okay, so if you take it to the left hand side, it will be s squared minus 2. Okay, is equal to 7. This now x cubed plus y cubed is this part. So this one is s cubed. This one is p by definition of product, and sum. This one is sum. So x cubed plus y cubed, you can take it to the left side. It will be s cubed minus 3ps. So s cubed minus 3ps is equal to what? Is equal to 10. So now we can solve what? We can solve it, solve s and p, and then try to find x and y, and then a and b. Here we want to use replacement or substitution, which is useful in many Olympiad exams, AIME, AMC. From here, I say, okay, I take this one to the right side, this one to the left side. So s squared minus 7 is equal to 2p. When you change the side, the sign will change. So 7, negative 2p, 2. Now, if you divide both sides by 2 and switch left hand side and the right hand side, it will be s squared minus 7 over 2. Now, if we plug in this for p here, we have s cubed minus 3 times s squared minus 7 over 2 times s. And we can take also negative 10 to the left side, negative equal. So here we can multiply both sides by 2. So it will be 2s cubed minus 3. We can cancel these 2, but we multiply both sides by 3 times s squared minus 7 times s minus 20 is equal to. Now let's expand 2s cubed minus 3 times. Let's expand this, distribute this as here. S cubed minus 7s minus 20 is equal to 0. Now, if we multiply 3 by this one, so we have first 2s cubed minus 3s cubed minus, and then minus plus 7 times 3, 21. 21s minus 20 is 0. So 2s cubed minus 3s cubed is s. So let's multiply by negative 1. It's minus s cubed, so if you multiply by negative 1, it's s cubed. Minus 1 times is negative 21s, plus 20 is 0. Okay. Here the degree is 3. The most useful way, when the degree is 3, is to what? Is to try to find one answer. And if you check, you can find easily that S1 works. So S1 is our first answer. Because S1 works, you can factorize. It's S minus 1. One factor is this. I want to create S cubed, so I place S squared. Then I have minus, so let's write S cubed minus S squared. I don't have S squared here, so I place S to cancel that. S squared minus S. I have negative 21. I have negative 1. I need negative 20. So negative 20. And then in the end, negative 20 times negative 1 plus 20. It is equal to what? It is equal to 0. Now, the first one is 0. We checked S1, or the second one is 0. For this one, S squared plus S minus 20 is equal to 0. Now we should use quadratic formula. Quadratic formula is what? If we have ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, then x is negative b plus minus square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So one way is this. One way, if you can factorize, we can factorize. Here, let's check, can we factorize? The product is negative 20, the sum is 1. So s plus 5, s minus 4. If you cannot factorize, you can use this formula and you will reach same answer. So from the first one, s is negative 5. From the second one, s is 4. Okay, let's check all these cases. Let me tell you something. X is 2 today. 2 today is always positive because a is a real number. So x is positive, y is positive, so s is positive, and also p is positive because when x and y are positive, their sum and their product will be positive. So we can reject negative 5. So our only cases that we should check is S1, and second case S equals 4. So what's the relationship between them? We know P is S squared minus 7 over 2. P is S squared minus 7 over 2. For the first one, it's 1 minus 7 over 2, which is negative 6 over 2, which is negative 3 less than 0, contradiction, because P is positive. For the second one, S squared minus 7 over 2. So 16 minus 7 over 2, which is 9 over 2, is positive. So we found S and P. Now, we should find X and Y in the next step. S is what? X plus Y. X plus Y is 4. P is what? X, Y is 9 over 2. Now from here, we can say Y is 4 minus X. If we plug in 4 minus X for Y here, X times 4 minus X is 9 over 2. We can multiply both sides by 2 to get rid of the denominator. 2x times 4 minus X is equal to 9. And then if we expand, it will be 8x minus 2x squared is equal to 9. If we take all things to the right side, it will be 2x squared minus 8x plus 9 is 0. So if you want to use quadratic formula, 64 minus 4 times 2, 8 on delta is 0. So let me explain something here. I told you this. When x is a real number, inside the square root should be greater than or equal to 0. We call it delta or discriminant. B squared minus 4ac should be positive. If we use that here, delta or discriminant is equal to b squared negative 8 squared minus 4 times a coefficient of x squared 2 times c, 9. Negative 8 squared is 64. Minus 4 times 2, 8 times 9, 72. It's what? It's negative 6 plus 2, 8 less than 0. So here we don't have any real answer for x. So here we couldn't find any answer for x and y, so we can't find any answer for a and b. So in real numbers, there is no answer for a and b.